March is Women's History Month, and a Twin Cities event is celebrating those who make a huge impact in our community. This year's Taste of the Twin Cities honors women in business, sports, and in the culinary world.
Wayne Kostrowski and Tatum Everett join us to talk about Taste of the Twin Cities. Thank you so much for coming out today.
Of course.
Great to be here.
Yeah, happy to be here.
People have heard of Taste of Minnesota, but if they haven't heard of Taste of the Twin Cities, what can you tell us about this event?
Well, this event is in its third year. We started it when the Final Four was here, the Women's Final Four, and we thought, well, let's start something that honors women leadership. And it just caught on. And last year we added a category that honored a different women in leadership in the broadcast world. This year we've added philanthropy as another section, and we'll have about 20 to 25 of the most incredible women in all fields there that night, and all the money, it's a benefit, so all the money will go to Food is Medicine and help support families in need that have kids in the hospital.
That's so fantastic. We know last year we've been showing video, so Amelia Santinel and Esme Murphy, our coworkers, were part of the honoree group last year. But tell us about this group, because you've got an amazing group of women who are representing our community so well.
Yes, as Wayne mentioned, it's business, it's leaders in business and philanthropy, and I'm lucky enough to be announcing the sports honorees, which is so cool because, you know, Minnesota has the PWHL team, they have the Aurora team now. Women's sports is becoming such a big thing here in the Twin Cities, and for Taste of the Twin Cities and Wayne and that group to be honoring that and to shining a light on that, I think is so awesome for not only women like me, who I admire from afar, but also young women who can see what they can do and what's able to be accomplished. And we've got names. I mean, I have the list here. We've got the new program.
I know. I was looking at the list.
It's very nice. We have, like I said, the PWHL, the Aurora, and also Rebecca Brunson, former NBA player. She's now at the Lynx. She'll be at the being honored at the event. So I'm really excited about that part, because it is a really neat thing to see just how much women are influenced and honored here in the Twin Cities.
And the timing's pretty cool because it's the second night of the women's Big Ten tournament here.
That's
and so
true.
That's why we don't have a couple of U of M basketball players.
There we
Hopefully
go.
they're going to make a run.
That's right.
There you go.
But then, you know, we've got the June, the gymnastics competition coming up. So the timing is really right to remind people of the women in leadership in Minnesota. And I travel the country quite a bit over the last number of years. And yes, I'm a hometown, cheerleader, but I tell you, the group that lives here in Minnesota and leads companies and leads charitable organizations and sports and everything else, it's remarkable.
And the word taste is a part of it. We have some of the best chefs, restaurateurs who are women in the Twin Cities. Is that right?
That's definitely, I mean, I just think of one that comes to mind all the time because she works with the Vikings a lot, is Ann Kim, and I love going to her restaurants. And me and my husband just went to Guy Noy, which I know one of the chefs is going to be there for Taste of the Twin Cities. It was amazing.
And I want to get into the Food is Medicine program, because you mentioned that's where the funds raised go to. Tell us a little bit more about that program.
Well, they're part of the M Health Fairview organization, but Food is Medicine specifically addresses the need for families that have kids in the hospitals or treatments for a longer period of time, and the choices of food, either by their choice or just because that's what's available to them, is far too limited. Really, in a hospital, you'd think it's all covered, but you need some impetus from the outside to influence and some money to influence some changes in that. So we're excited about that, because it's a great night of celebration and such, but it's going to have a lasting impact until we do it in March of next year.
Exciting.
I want to mention the chefs. Many of the women chefs are James Beard nominated or winners. You know, Karen Tomlinson and Kim Bartman and Patty Soskin, and it's a whole range of food. And the chefs will be stationed. They'll have stations all around the room. So, someone can go to all the stations. Good luck. Or if they keep going back and park pull up a chair near their favorite chef, they can do that too.
You'll be
Love
full,
this.
no doubt.
Well, thank you so much, both of
you.
you, for coming in. Taste of the Twin Cities, celebrating women leadership, is Thursday at the Depot, Minneapolis. So this event benefits Food is Medicine, that program at M Health Fairview, and you can find more details at hunterrelatedevents.org.